Hi friends, welcome back. We are playing Ace Attorney Justice for All. This is playing tribute to the Ace Attorney series. And we are in the second game, second case, second day, fourth part. Not to confuse you. Last time we were in court and we are trying to prove that Maya is innocent. Yes, Maya is our client once again. She's gotten in a lot of trouble. And we are trying to prove it's kind of a locked room mystery. She and the victim were the only ones in the room, and we are trying to prove that that's not the case. We brought up the possibility in court just now that, and by just now I mean like technically this is the same day, so just a little while ago, even though it's been a while for us, but just a little while ago, we brought up the possibility that either Maya left the room because we had the key that was going to be the key to the case, or that somebody else came inside. Now, the problem with that is we were all there. Like, we are a witness. Phoenix was a witness. And talking to Lada was, everything lined up, and it was just the same story that he would have given, he said. Then pictures came into play, and we saw that the person holding the gun was not Maya, but with the whole Curane spirit channeling technique, it could have been a spirit in Maya's body. It's a whole thing. So we're trying to figure out what went down. So let's see if we can. We have a day of investigation, and that's what we're going to do. Oh, also we brought Pearls back. Thank you very much for bringing me home, Mr. Nick. You're welcome. I had to come and look into a few things here today anyway. I thought about this a little. If Mystic Maya didn't kill that nice man... Pearl really didn't know that guy very well. She definitely didn't. Yes, of course. But if she didn't, then someone else did, right? That murderer person? Yes, Pearls. Oh, I see. I wonder what's wrong. She seems sad. Talk to me, Pearls. So, what did you think of seeing your first trial? Because she walked all the way there. Or, she ran all the way there. 2 hours by train. Two hours by train. So, I don't know how fast that train's going. But this little girl, I'm surprised it didn't take her days. Also, her mother's gonna kill me. I was really surprised. I've never seen so many people before. Because she's a sheltered little child. And, Morgan has given me command not to, actually, I'm pretty sure that she said not to associate with Pearl. She didn't want me near her. So, this is great. Yeah, no, I'm in big trouble. And Mystic Maya looks so small and helpless. Well, Maya's already naturally short, so... And then that snobby woman with the ruffly clothes. Ruffly? Oh, she means Francisca. She has such a bad attitude. She acted like she had already decided that Mystic Maya did it. I'm going to tell her what I think of her tomorrow. I wouldn't miss tomorrow's trial for the world. Why was that woman bullying Mystic Maya? Well, she's the opposite of a lawyer, a prosecutor, so her job is to prove people guilty. They don't care if someone's innocent. All they care about is if they win. That's terrible. But she's really a good prosecutor with a heart on the inside, right? There's no one like that. All prosecutors are the same. Well, he might have become a good guy. Eventually. He? Who are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Is it that person Mystic Maya was talking about? Mr. Edgeworth? That was a long time ago. He's not around anymore. Huh? He clutched onto his foolish pride too fiercely and died for it. Oh, that's too bad. we're just gonna let that linger. And by the way, yes? What is it? You wouldn't happen to know anything about who the murderer is, would you? Why are you asking me? No, I was just thinking earlier. I didn't see anything. She didn't see anything, huh? Speaking of that, during the murder, where was Pearls? And what was she doing? And on top of that, this key. Just when did she pick this up? Where were you at the time of the crime? I just realized that I never asked you what you were doing at the time of the crime. Here it is. Pearls, where were you and what were you doing when the murder happened? Ah! what I was doing? I wasn't doing anything. She's really bad at lying. You can whisper it to me. I won't tell anyone else. I promise. I guess you can see through my lie, huh? Yeah, clearly. I can't lie to you, can I, Mr. Nick? Well, well, well. As a recap for this, a new gimmick for the field during investigations is the psyche-locks. And we've got to break them to get information. But we need evidence to break them, so we'll come back. It's really empty. There's supposed to be training held today, but I guess it's already over. Maybe we should look around the channeling chamber and see if we can figure out whether and how anyone could have gotten in. Looks like Morgan's here too, but she hasn't noticed me yet. What is she doing? She looks like she's talking to a picture. That face! Don't you see? Take a look around. Finally, my chance has come. I've waited for this day for so long. That's right. Prepare yourself, dear Misty. What in the... Who's there? Oh, if it isn't Mr. Wright. Just curious, but that picture you're just looking at. Oh, today was that event, was it not, good sir? I heard you did well. Uh-huh. Oh, yes, thank you. I'm terribly sorry I could not attend the trial today. Please accept my apology. I had a previous engagement, as I had to watch over the trainees' training today. Get the sense she really doesn't want to talk about that picture. All because the master can't be here with us. You understand. And that is why a lowly branch family member such as myself must do this. Have you remembered something about the murder? No, I told you everything I know already. Were you in this... Is this supposed to be were you in this room the whole time when Lana and I went to call the police? Yes, of course. I was by Mystic Maya's side the entire time. I performed the spirit severing technique and held her in my arms afterward. You said that yesterday as well. Did anything else happen? I would like to say more did, however, that is all that occurred. I was really hoping for some new info. I suppose nothing happened in the end, good sir. Sorry to have played on your hopes. Why do I feel like I was just made fun of in the worst way possible? So, do the students train every day? Yes, absolutely. They were given a day off the day after the murder, of course. However... And I assume both Maya and Pearls went through this training? Mr. Wright. Yes. Wow, she got real scary, real fast. How many times must I tell you before you understand, good sir? They are to be addressed as Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. So, sorry, I meant Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Wait, I'm sorry, but Mystic Pearl? Isn't that going a bit too far? Next question, please. Oh man, she's really being a pain in the butt about this. Please remember to watch not only what you say, but how you say it, good sir. So the master is Maya's mother, right? Mystic Misty. She's a brilliant medium. And where is she now? We are not sure. Not sure. About 16 or 17 years ago. Mystic Misty failed at channeling a certain spirits, and after that she simply disappeared. I don't believe she will return to this village in any case, and in 4 years' time her name will be forever erased from this village. Erased? A person who has been away from the village for almost 20 years is considered dead. Oh, I see. And that is 4 years from now for her. When that happens, a new master will be appointed to Korean Village. And Mystic Maya was supposed to become the next master. However, with this murder, I'm afraid I must be imagining things. I thought she was laughing to herself for a second there. So, cool. I'm gonna go. Looks like there's no one here. And even though the weather is gorgeous today, it's raining inside my heart. Bending is all laid out today, too. Guess I'll leave them alone for now. Is there more I have to talk to Morgan about? Maybe present something to her? Oh, the key. This is the key to this room. That's right. But why do you have it, good sir? That I'm not telling. Return it at once. I can't. It's evidence, after all. I think she knows exactly how important this key is to this murder, but what is this feeling I'm getting from her? It feels... I can't describe it. Should I tell her about the damage to her folding screen? There are 6 parts to the Curian sacred writings. To think that this valued treasure of our village and Mystic Maya were both shot by a gun. Well, that's... Even if it was something that occurred during a channeling, it is an unforgivable act. Cool. Well... Can I examine the 2 things in this place again? Apparently not. Okay. Who knows? Maybe I can actually talk to Pearl right now. I don't think that I have the evidence for her. But let's see how far I can go. Pearl, you have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay? But what if I can't just tell you what happened? Then I'll guess what happened. How does that sound? You can do that? You'll tell me if I guess something right, won't you? Yes. When the murder was taking place, you were here, right? She's in the winding way. She had to have been. You were here, weren't you? Pearls in the winding way? Wow! You got it! So, do you think you can tell me now? I'm sorry. Not yet. Man, oh man. Alright. What next? Okay, I think I know what you're doing there. Do you really know that much? Well, I am a lawyer, you know. I do not have the evidence for this. But I know she was in the winding way, and I was trying to examine stuff there, but apparently it's not important enough. Maybe I'll have better luck at the detention center. But I have a feeling it's just going to be Mia and her psyche-locks. Oh, wait, that's right. I can present profiles now. Let's talk about Mystic Pearl. Come to think of it, I don't believe I have seen my child today. Would you happen to know where she is, good sir? No, I wouldn't. I was told not to talk to her ever. Honestly, take one day off from training, and it's nigh impossible to make it out. Good sir, I pray you are not teaching her strange, fiendish things in her time off. Oh boy, here comes her anger. And we were having such a civil conversation, too. Maybe she can tell me why she's here. Nope. Doesn't care. Can you tell me about Mia? Oh my, I think I may know of this person from somewhere. It's Mia, you know, Maya's older sister. Yes, that is who she is. Did you forget a daughter of the master? If memory serves, she became a lawyer. Oh, how splendid for her, don't you think? That soft, kind smile. It's the kind that tells you a pair of devil horns are not too far away. That is Mystic Maya before I applied the spirit severing technique. This picture was taken without my express permission. I knew allowing a person like her from the Heartland into our country was a bad idea. You do realize that the Heartland is a part of this country, right? Again, I wonder how it translates in Japanese. That is Mystic Maya's costume, isn't it? It's a shame. I never thought anything like that would happen to her. But we don't know that it was Maya who did it. Oh, poor Mystic Maya. Do you ever listen to anyone other than yourself? I think that only works if I wanted to do a psyche-lock thing. Huh. I know that Pearl was over here, so what was she doing? I keep wondering about this box. I'm sure this wasn't here before the murder took place. Looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. I guess that's it. Even though he keeps wondering about it, he's not going to go any further in it. Maybe I need to examine the channeling chamber. Folding screen is really showing its age. All the edges are a bit tattered. The lettering is fading. I think I recognize a few of the characters on here. Kurain. I'm pretty sure that's what it says. Maybe I'll ask Maya about it later. Some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. There wasn't anyone back here at the time of the murder. Or that's what Lotta testified in court. I knew I should have taken a look. I can always count on Lotta to make things hard. Okay, it's giving me an option to go to Wright & Co. offices. I don't know what would be there, because Maya definitely won't be. But maybe I'll find someone. Anyone? Anyone? This case has had me out of the office most of the time. I can come back tomorrow. Helping Maya should be my top priority now. Darn it. I need to get more information about Pearl. But I already tried that. I tried presenting Pearl to her. What about Maya? Yes? When did you take a hidden picture of Mystic Maya? It's not like that at all. It is unforgivable. Ow! Why did she slap me? Are we gonna talk about the, no, we're not gonna talk about the Heartland. What about this, the ghost that was channeled? No? 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 What about the good detective? Nothing. What do you want from me, game? Shame I never thought anything like that would happen to her. Don't know whether Maya. I presented the knife, right? And she didn't care. What am I missing here? Door leads out to the winding way. Weather outside looks really nice. Excuse me. There's no one here. So in case you couldn't tell from previous cases, I like being pointed in the right direction. Like, just point me in the right direction. Tell me what you want from me. Because right now, this is what I have. I have Pearl with psyche-locks that will not tell me anything. About this key, Pearls. You found it on the day of the murder, right? Yes? Now, where you found this key is very important. So, please tell me, Pearl. Where did you find this? Maybe this is the key to the whole thing. I found it in the incinerator. There it is. Okay, now I go back. The door on it was a little open, so I took a peek. When was that? It was after the channeling, when everyone was in a panic. Mr. Nick? Yes? Are you going to tell my mother? Huh? You mean tell Morgan what you did? Yeah, she finds out that I was playing in the leftover trash. I'll get a spanking. Ha, gotcha. Well, let's keep it a secret from her then, alright? So, the fact that she was psyche-locked, of course I wasn't about to talk to her, but of course the game wants me to talk to her, so, you know, I have problems. Oh, look! Look, there's a clue on the incinerator now! It just appeared out of nowhere! Game, I have problems with you sometimes. There's someone by the incinerator. Looks like they've noticed me. And are now running at top speed toward me. Oh, hey! Like, you're that dentist guy. Actually, it's Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nice to see you again. Like, real suave. So it's like, my turn. It's nice to see you too. So what's up? You're all out of breath. Like, huh? Oh, like you mean, like I'm just totally happy and like totally excited to be here. Excited? Like, I mean, there are so many things to like see. It's like the real deal here. Really? For example? For example, like that urn over there. Do you like know about it? All I see is an old cracked piece of pottery. Maybe I'll examine after I talk to her. Maybe she'll leave. Please tell me about the urn over there. Because that's another thing that I wanted to examine before. Is there some sort of legend connected with that urn? Like, yeah. It's like this village's treasure. Didn't know that. And like, it's sealed inside that urn. What are you talking about? Like, you know, Amy Faye's spirit. Amy Faye. Who's that? Like, jeez, Mr. Smith, get with the program. Everyone knows the lady that founded the Curian channeling technique was Mystic Amy. You don't have to get upset with me. So, like, as long as her spirit, like, lives in that urn, and the spiritual power of the Faye family stick around. Like, isn't that totally romantic? Romantic, huh? If that urn is really as important as you said, it could be a vital clue. I'll examine it later. Edie, I wanted to ask you about the murder. Murder? Dr. Gray's, remember? As if there's another one. Oh, that one. Like, you should have said so in the first place. So, like, I totally don't know anything because I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Well, that's not much help. Did you notice anything at all? Like, come on, what a total bore. I, like, totally have nothing to do with this, like, murder thing. Yeah, you only introduced Dr. Gray to Curian Village. No relation, sure. Even if you were only acquaintances, that still means you knew him. Furthermore, your sister, who died in that accident, was a nurse at his clinic. Speaking of... Alright then, why don't you tell me about your sister's fatal accident? Like, why? You think, like, it's got something to, like, do with the murder? I don't know yet, but I'm trying to chase down every lead I have. Oh, joy. A psyche-lock. Like, what is it? Looks like I'm going to need something to pry her mouth open on this one. Alright. Let's examine the incinerator. That's right. Pearl said she found this key inside the incinerator. Guess I should take a look inside for myself. This is from Maya's costume. There's blood on it. A tiny bit, but still. So there's a spirit in this urn, huh? All I see are a bunch of cracks. But I guess maybe the spirit could live in the space between the cracks. Looks like something's written on it. I am? Huh, weird. Oops. Okay, she won't tell me about the accident, right? That's the main problem? You know what? I'm totally forgetting the, like, rule number 1 of the Magatama. Try. See what you can do, see how far you can go at the start. Because you never know. It'll lead us to where we need to go. Please tell me about the traffic accident. Huh? Like, whose accident? Your sister's accident, naturally. Oh, yeah. So, like, that Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep. And, like, that's all I have to say about it. Interesting. Edie just asked, whose accident? Which means she must know something about another person's accident. Alright, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident? Other person's accident. Oh, it's giving me evidence, not profiles. Gray's accident? Malpractice?
Take that!
Nope. Never mind. You gave me Oh! I'm so sorry. I'm stupid. I could switch to profiles. I'm like, wait a second, why is it showing me the evidence when it's asking me about a person? I totally forget how to play this game, apparently. Sorry. Wow. Has it really been that long since I've played this game? My gosh. Do I have enough information for her yet? Ooh. I have enough information to have changed things here. Oh, good. Okay. I need to talk to Maya because I think she's going to give me information about Pearl that I can use against her. Nick, I've been waiting. She looks so helpless. So, how was it? What did you find out? Well, I found a few things. My eyes are tearing up, Nick. Don't make me cry. I just need a little more time. It'll all come together by tomorrow, I promise. I'm sorry, Nick. Every time I see you, all I do is cause trouble. That is not true, Maya. Stop it. So how was it? Today's trial, I mean. You were fantastic, Nick. Every time I thought our goose was cooked, you managed to turn it all around. I bet it would make a great Hollywood movie. Or a video game. Don't be silly. We have to concentrate on the trial. We're going to win this, Maya. Thanks a lot, really. Hey, Nick. The person who shot Dr. Gray wasn't me, was it? Of course not. You're completely innocent. If that were true, then I'd be really happy, but there wasn't anyone else in that room with the two of us, right? Well, did you check behind the folding screen? I took a quick glance, but there wasn't anyone there. That's exactly what Lotta said, too. It's not helpful. Nick? Yeah? Why do you believe in me? Why do you think I didn't kill Dr. Gray? Because of something Mia told me. My sis? What did she tell you? She said that spirit mediums can't have dreams. When you're channeling, it's impossible for you to dream because your soul leaves you. Now that you mention it... Wait, then I really am? You're not the real murderer. I think that maybe before you even called the spirit, you were drugged. Drugged? I think this was planned from the very beginning. And you were set up to take the blame for killing Dr. Gray. That's... I want to ask you something about Pearls. Pearlie? What about her? No matter what I try, she won't answer me. I want to know what she was doing at the time of the murder. Wait, Nick, you don't think she did it, do you? No, nothing like that. She'd never do anything like that. You hear me? Never. She's a great kid. And really cute. And really great. And cute. I didn't really think she was the murderer. But she's definitely hiding something. You were with her on that day, right? Yeah, the two of us. We were playing with her ball. That's what I needed. A ball, huh? Sounds like a dead end to me. Not so fast, Phoenix. So about this ball. It's nothing really special. Just a plain old doll. I think she was still playing with it when I started the channeling job that day. Pearlie really loves to play with that ball. She loves to play with that ball. Huh. When she wants to get it, she always climbs right into the clothing box. The clothing box? Yeah. Pearlie's always hiding in there. You know the side room? There's a clothing box in there. It's really big, so once you see it, I'm sure you'll know what I'm talking about. Clothing box in the side room? Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'll be, back sometime, Maya. Also, it's taking me 2 hours to come to this place each time. Again, realistic. Not at all. Ah! Lotta! Ah! Hey, wait! Please, Lotta! She ran off into the manor. Lotta? You around? Lotta? Ah! Hey! I'm telling you, quit following me, you hear? I'm a worthless piece of trash. You lay your eyes on me and they'll turn to dust. I'm sure she ran right past Deanie there, but, Oh, hey! A ball! That wasn't there before. That's weird. Pretty sure I saw Lotta run in this direction. But it doesn't look like she's here. Also, isn't this supposed to be in the clothing box? This is Pearl's ball. Maya said it always kept her in the clothing box. Also, recognize the steel samurai? What is it doing on the floor? Here's a clothing box where Pearl's ball usually kept. Wonder what's inside. Ah! Whoa! What were you doing in there? What were you thinking? I'm a bad person, just another piece of human trash. I need a hole to crawl into. So you crawled into this clothing box because there wasn't a hole to crawl into? Oh, man. Huh? There's a small hole in this clothing box. And it's about 8 inches off the ground. That's the same height as the hole in the folding screen. Then, could this? Lotta? I guess she's gone. That's fine. Maybe she can help me some other time. Oh! Lotta? Oh, Mr. Nick! That person ran by here just now. What person? You know, the person with the fluffy cotton candy hair. Ha! She means Lotta. She said, "Don't look at me with them eyes." But I'm not that scary, am I? I don't think that's quite what she meant. Oh, that's right. She also wanted me to tell you. Going on a trip to find myself, so don't you bother finding me. Oh, well, thanks. You're welcome. I think I've got what I need. Take that! Pearl? You have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay? But what if I can't just tell you what happened? Then I'll guess what happened. How does that sound? You can do that? You'll tell me if I guess something right, won't you? Yes. Now, when the murder was taking place, you were in the Winding Way. Take that! You were here, weren't you, Pearls? In the Winding Way? Wow, you got it! So, do you think you can tell me now? I'm sorry, not yet. Man, oh man. Alright, what next? Okay, I think I know what you're doing there. Do you really know that much? Well, I am a lawyer, you know. You were playing with your ball. Take that! You were playing with this ball, right? That's right! How did you know? Maya told me that you love to play with your ball. Yeah, I was playing with my ball. Huh. And then? Something happened, huh? Something really bad? What do you mean, something? Nothing happened. This is it. While you were playing with your ball, this happened. This urn. It's a village treasure, right? And the spirit of the founder of the Curian technique is sealed in here, isn't it? Yes. What's this? It's cracked all over, isn't it? There's even a few gaps here and there. Please don't tease me. Pearl, you broke the sacred urn, didn't you? The ball smacked into it and knocked it over, right? And if Morgan found out, she'd get really mad, huh? She doesn't seem to be fighting back. I think I hit the bullseye this time. But it's strange that the lock hasn't broken yet. It's a really old urn, isn't it? Eh? It's so old, so it's not that weird to have a few cracks. Her voice is shaking. How can you tell that urn has been broken? Who started the Curian channeling technique? It was Mystic Amy. That's right. And how do you spell her name? Do you know? How do I spell her name? I don't know. It's spelled A-M-I. I thought it was a little odd when I saw I am written on this urn. And that's how I knew that someone must have broken this urn. And made a mistake in spelling when they put it back together again. Yes, I have health back from the terrible court case last time. Yikes. Oh, such a happy little song for how sad she looks. Around when Mystic Maya started the channeling on that day, I was playing in the Winding Way with my ball. And that's when you broke the urn. Yes, I broke it. I accidentally let Mystic Amy's spirit fly away. Don't worry, Morgan will never know, okay? I'm a bad child. Breaking a village treasure is unforgivable. I thought that maybe they would make me leave the village. But the broken pieces were pretty big, so you thought you could put them back together and no one would notice. Yes. She did pretty well. It looks like it's in the shape of an urn. I found some glue and brought it to the hallway and fixed the urn there. The hallway? You mean the Winding Way? Yes. Aww. The channeling had already started, so I didn't think anyone would walk by. I see. So about how long did it take you? It must have been a nasty repair job. Yes, I might be strong in spiritual things, but when it comes to arts and crafts, I'm not nearly as skilled. When I had finished fixing the urn and looked up, I saw you coming in the manor. That's around when Lotta and I were coming back inside after reporting the murder. When I saw that, I packed everything up in a hurry. Mr. Nick? What is it, Pearls? I'm going to get banished, aren't I? I really don't think that's going to happen. I mean, I bet Mystic Amy's happy to be free from that cramped urn. Yeah, I hope so. No harm done, and a happy resolution. Phew. So now I have an updated urn that says that it was under repair in the hallway until the police came. And broken right before the murder. Okay. I wonder if I can find Lotta anywhere. I think I found everything I can. But I can't see how they all add up. And is Eenie Miney being here just a coincidence? How is it that the spirit Dr. Gray wanted to call just happened to be that nurse? And that nurse turns out to be Enie's sister? It's too convenient. I wish I knew a little more about Eenie, but where am I going to find info like that? You can't be bothered to look over trash like me. Is that how it is, Mr. High and Mighty? Oh, Lotta! Oh, so you finally noticed. I thought I heard a mosquito buzzing in my ear, but I couldn't understand a word. Well, I got a hand to you. You sure know how to chase down garbage. I mean, I'm grateful for you chasing this large lump of one around like this. Thanks? But you know, you're just wasting your time. I'll be fine on my own. What are you talking about? And as for following or chasing or whatever it is, isn't that what you're doing? Ah, well, you see. Well, you're not exactly a real gentleman with a lady's heart, aren't you? You're not exactly the world's #1 charmer either, sister. I love Lotta. Look, I'm real dang sorry about today. When I get all fired up about something, it's impossible to stop me. You hurt Maya really badly, Lotta. I don't suppose you could forgive a gal like me. No, I will not forgive you. You're okay, Lotta. I know you get fired up, it's fine. I guess you did help Maya out too, after all. For real? Yeah, for real. Thank goodness. I'm still what? No, nothing at all. Just talking to myself, you know. Gibberish. Now then, Lotta Hart, at your service. I'll share with you all the dirt I dug up. Thanks. Hey, don't be all surprised. Tell you what, I'll even give you all this info for free. I can't speak. There. Lotta not taking money, now I know this one's an alien clone. If Maya's not the real murderer, then who do you think it is, Lotta? Well, heck, ain't it obvious that a cult freak? You mean Eenie Miney? Well, there ain't anyone else it could be, right? My granny, you and me, we were all together in that whole time. So Lotta suspects Eenie. Which means she might have already found some info about our mysterious Eenie. Perhaps, presenting one profile of Eenie. Heh, that's Eenie Miney, right? Yeah, I was wondering if you know anything about this girl? Yeah, no. Actually, I did a little checking up on her the other day. Her sister? She's the one that Dr. Gray wanted to call back from the spirit world? Yeah, I had heard as much. I'd also heard that Eenie was the one who introduced Dr. Gray to Curian Village. You don't say. That's one sneaky gal, if you ask me. Hey, you want me to tell you more about her? Please. Speaking of Eenie, do you have any other information about her? Sure. Well, what is it? It'll cost you. And it'll cost a lot. What happened to free? Oh, silly me. Here I thought free meant no money necessary. And that girl was hospitalized about half a year ago. Hospitalized? But why? Well, heck. You can go find out on your own. Huh? Here. Give you the clinic's address. Maybe you can find out something. Maybe? What's that supposed to mean? Well, see, actually, it was going to be annoying, I reckon, so I didn't actually go there. Ugh. Well, that's the way the gumbo spoils, right? Spoiled gumbo sounds... Ugh. I mean, look, don't blame this on... Oh, never mind. Looks like I don't have much of a choice. Better go check this out. This hottie clinic. To hottie clinic. So this is where Eenie was hospitalized.
Yes. Are you here to visit a patient?
Yes. Are you a doctor here?
Yes. I'm Dr. Hottie.
I didn't think I'd be speaking with the director himself.
Yes, so what can I help you with?
I'd like to ask you a few questions about Miss Eenie Miney.
Miss Miney. Miss Eenie Miney. Yes, yes. Oh, her. It's too bad. I'll tell you something. That girl left here a long time ago.
Here you are, sir! You know you shouldn't be up and about. Come on, it's back to your room with you.
Sweetums, calm down, calm down. Don't be so harsh on an old man like me.
Don't you dare start with that Sweetums things with me. If you don't behave, you'll get yourself tossed out of this hospital. Wow, I didn't think nurses could be this direct or forceful toward their boss. I don't think Phoenix is quite catching on to the actual truth here. Come now, be a good boy and give me that director's white lab coat. There it is.
Okay, I got it. I got it. Yes. Yes, now?
Don't yes me. Who in the world are you?
I'm Director Hattie.
The nurse went off somewhere. Oh, the inhumanity. Only person I can talk to is this guy. So what exactly do you treat at this clinic?
Yes, we treat all sorts of doctory, clinical stuff. Yes.
Doctory, clinical stuff.
Well, I don't exactly know or particularly care about the details. Haha. Yes. What does that look for? Yes, there's a really big general hospital around the corner. Yes. When they can't accommodate everyone, they move some of their patients here.
You do surgeries here, right?
Yes. We do some plastic surgery here, it seems.
It seems?
Yes. It seems that way.
What do you know about Miss Eenie Miney?
Now you're talking. Yes, that girl. She was transferred from the general hospital.
From the general hospital? To here? What kind of surgery did she need?
Yes, well, she needs surgery. It's really bad, really bad.
So what kind was it?
Yes. Well, no, you see, that's something. No, I can't tell you.
So you say with a happy smile on your face, Mr. Director.
See, there's this thing about how doctors aren't allowed to talk about patient stuff. It's in all those TV shows too, right? You see them, right? Yes.
I'm never going to get him to unzip those broken zipper teeth of his at this rate. There's got to be something I can show to this old coot. Maybe something about her sister? More attractive items. Why do I have such a bad feeling about this?
Miss Eenie is really cute in this picture. You'd agree, right?
Yeah, sure.
I wish I could see her again. Maybe the next time she has a big accident. Yes.
I'll tell her for you.
Yes, please. I'll be waiting for her. Yes, waiting.
Wait, what does it say? Does it say reported? You know anything about this? Nope? Okay. So... how about a picture of Eenie? No, you cannot have this picture. Don't be a creep, dude. Okay, what about Mimi? Can I tell you about Mimi? About this person?
I feel like somewhere. I've seen her somewhere before. Yes. When she comes tomorrow for a consultation, I'm sure we get reacquainted.
I don't believe this. Well, that's not helpful at all. What am I missing here? Lana? Is there anything else that you can tell me? About... I like Pearl's theme, though, honestly. Yeah, nothing here. Okay, back to Hottie Clinic. Whoops. Okay. I'm epically failing here. Maybe if I examine something? reception desk. Doesn't look like there's anyone here. Word to the wise, do something in vain, and you only reward is tiredness. Wow. Maybe I could be like, hey, look, I am a lawyer, talk to me. Investigating a murder.
Yes, what's with your angry face? Violence isn't the answer. Yes.
The trial is tomorrow, and I would really like some information from you. Oh wow, presenting my badge actually did something. Usually it's like the joke that a lot of people who play this game just are like, oh, present your badge to everybody. And it's just a running gag, but...
is that right? Well, you know, I think I can let you in on a little secret.
What's that?
Yes, actually, I'm not the real director.
Are you kidding? Anyone with half a fly's brain knew that.
What do you mean?
Do I have to explain this to him?
Well, hold on. I'll give you something. Real information, okay? I'm actually this clinic's... See, I'm like this walking Dictionpedia.
You mean walking encyclopedia?
Yeah, that. And my specialty is young, silky smooth, haughty patients. There's nothing I do not know about them. But I get embarrassed talking about it.
Yeah. How about you keep that kind of information to yourself?
Anyway, you wanted to know about Miss Eenie Miney, right?
Miss Eenie Miney?
That girl, I remember her especially well. Really, especially very well.
Okay, so I actually had to show him my badge. What do you know? Please tell me what you know about Eenie Miney.
Yes, I get to that. Trust me, I will. That girl. That's right. She was transferred here from the General Hospital. This was, yes, a year ago. She was one of those emergency cases.
What was she ill with?
Ill? No. She was injured. No. With my trained eye, I could see. Yep, I could see it was a huge wound at that.
A huge injury?
Her whole body was wrapped around, round and round, in bandages. And her arm was in a cast.
That sounds pretty severe, alright.
Yes, it was an accident. An accident. They're scary, yes. Cars, yes.
You mean it was a traffic accident?
Yep, that's what gave her the terrible injuries. I swore it was in the papers. Yes, I looked it up. I did. It was terrible. Yes.
Dare I even ask what's wrong with this whole guy? Alright. Just now, you mentioned something about a big operation?
Are you talking about Miss Enie's operation?
Yes, Miss Enie's.
It was one heck of an accident. Yes, her whole face was burned like bad toast. It was bad, very bad.
Was it really that bad?
Yes, it was a good thing that Miss Eenie had a picture of herself. I heard the picture. It was how they put her face back together.
Picture?
That girl, you see, she'd gotten her license. So she just happened to have a license photo on her. Yes.
Oh.
So, see, I got her picture. It's a way to remember her. More like swiped.
Breach of ethics? Oh, wait.
What? A pretty girl like her. I mean, she has lots of pictures of herself.
Sure.
It's a treasure. My treasure. Precious. Precious.
I'm sure it's I'm sure that's what it's referencing. What happened to the actual license itself?
Who knows? I didn't even bother to ask. I probably got burned up the car. Yes.
Cool. So the accident. Let me just double check this new picture that I got here. Enie's photo for driver's license. Director Hottie's precious. Director Hottie, quote unquote. So you looked up information on Enie's accident, correct?
Yep, yes, you're right. Yes, I read every paper that covered it at the time.
What kind of accident was it? Do you remember?
Yes, hold on. I'll go get it for you. The article I made.
You have it?
Well, don't get me wrong. I thought something like this might come up, so...
Obsessive to the max. But I bet I could learn about how to stay on a lead from this guy.
Here we go. Yes. According to this, Miss Eenie is in the passenger seat.
Passenger seat, huh?
Dozing, or so it says. A strong jolt woke her up. Next minute, see a fire was all around her. Miss Eenie fought with the door, finally got it open, and somehow managed to get away. Anywho, you can read all the details in the article. Yes.
A new clue. Should probably look this over. Late last night, 2 women's car crashed into a highway center divide. One of the women was not able to escape the flaming wreckage and died at the site. Ongoing investigation has revealed that the driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. Miss Eenie Miney holds an interview about crash. I was like really tired and I dropped off to sleep. Then there was this crash and I like woke up in a huge sea of flames. I was like still half asleep, but opened the right door and like got out. I don't like remember anything else. If Miss Eenie Miney is to be believed, the one driving the car was her sister, Mimi Miney. Mimi Miney was a nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic where 14 patients were accidentally overdosed to their death. Is this then just a mere coincidence? So, evidently, Mimi Miney was not the only one in the car that day. It's been half a year since Miss Eenie had her surgery and got better. She was discharged sometime in December last year. It's already been half a year, huh?
Yes. So how was I? I was real help, wasn't I? Yes.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yes, well, then I'll be getting back to my room then. And tell Miss Eenie I said hi, okay? Yes.
Time for me to leave too. Yes. Ah! Okay, it's definitely time to leave. Alright. I believe we've come to the final piece of the puzzle as far as the psyche-locks here. Hey, so how was it? Did you get to the clinic? Yeah, found out a few things, I guess. What's the matter? You ain't looking so well. Yeah, so earlier that old granny called the cops. Huh? The cops? Why would Morgan call the police? She said she had something to tell him. Things are sure getting interesting. What? But honestly, I tell you, that granny sure got her bloomers in a knot. Well, I guess you could put it that way. It always starts out small, you know? Stealing the master's seat, controlling the village folk. And now you see what it's turned into? Murder, that's right. Yeah, what a mess. Hey, hold on. What? That stuff you were just talking about, that's the first I've heard of it. Eh? Really? Well, it's old news to everyone else in the world. Well, excuse me for not keeping up with gossip while I'm busy saving people. You said something about stealing the master's seat? Yep. Right now, the master is this medium named Missy Faye, but the one that was really supposed to be the master was that old granny. Morgan was supposed to become the master? Let's learn more about that. So I hear the master has always been the oldest daughter. The oldest daughter. Turns out, that old bat was Mr. Faye's older sister. Oh. They say the older sister is usually the one with more spiritual power. Come to think of it, Maya said the same thing a long time ago. She warned me not to take Mia's powers lightly. Well, anyway, somehow, Granny there lost to her younger sister, Mister. I see. This made the townsfolk turn against her, so I hear. Said all sorts of things, too, like she's the oldest, and yet she doesn't have the power to become the next master. Disgraceful. I had no idea. So what would have happened had Morgan been stronger? Matt's family would be the branch family, I reckon. Do you know where Eenie is, Lotta? Yeah, I saw her not too long ago. She's hanging around the garden in the middle. Okay, so she's still there. You got something to ask her? Yeah, I've got a whole list of things. Only she can clear up for me. Alright, off we go. Hey, like, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah. I think I have enough to finally unlock her secret. Like, what's with that scary look on your face? I love it when they tell me. It's like, oh hey, you're ready to talk to her now. Great. Thanks. Whoops. Keep pressing the wrong button. My goodness. Okay. Take that! Take that! It's only 2. It's easy mode. Easy mode. 1 and 2 is easy mode. Please tell me about the traffic accident. Huh? Like, whose accident? Your sister's accident, naturally. Oh, yeah. So, like, that Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep. And, like, that's all I have to say about that. Interesting. You just asked whose accident, which means she must know about another person's accident. Alright, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident? Which is yours. Take that! I want to ask you about your own car accident. Me? Yes. So, wow, like, how strange. I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Can you, like, prove I was in, like, an accident? Sure can. With this.
Take that!
Would you take a look at this? It's a newspaper article from 1 year ago. It says, Ms. Eenie Miney holds interview about crash. Yeah. You suffered a very bad injury and had to be admitted to a hospital, correct? Like, wait. What now? That's not me. Huh? I mean, like, this person has, like, the same name, but she's totally not me. My name, Eenie Miney, is, like, pretty common. What in the world are you babbling about? Your sister's name, Mimi Miney, is in here, too. Like, totally, wow. What a scary coincidence! I'm totally getting, like, goosebumps. You think I'm going to let you get away with that? I love how neither of these things have broken yet, too. So, like, now what? Like, do you have something that totally says I was hospitalized? Well, I have your photo.
Take that!
This is your proof. Like, what's that picture supposed to mean? I got this from the hospital where you were hospitalized. Huh? So? There's a certain patient there. He's quite a fan. As a memento of your stay, he stole this. I have to say, this photo looks like you. That creepy fake director. She knows. Now, are you ready to tell me about the accident? Like, wait a sec. Okay, so, like, I was in an accident, sure. But that's, like, totally not related to this murder. Actually, it is. Look at this article. It says that one of the women died, correct? And that woman who died, who do you suppose they mean? Do you suppose the woman who died in that accident could be...
Take that!
I believe it was your sister, Mimi Miney. Mimi? You're riding in your sister's car while she drove. The two of you were together when your accident occurred, making it one and the same. And I'm all healed up for court. Talk to me, dude. Yeah, I was riding. Riding in that car with my sister. We were, like, on our way home. I was riding in the passenger seat when I fell asleep. And then it happened. At the time I grabbed for my purse and escaped from the passenger side door. And your sister? I, like, couldn't do anything. The car was full of smoke. I couldn't see anything. I'm sorry. Did Dr. Gray really cause that accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills? Like, he was totally out to get my sister. He totally did that to, like, pay my sister back. I wonder. This does give Eenie a good reason to want to murder Dr. Gray. Seems simple, doesn't it? What do you mean? But it would be very hard to catch me, actually. I'd say impossible. Beg your pardon? What? I think you get the picture. I'm going to serve you a slice of humble pie. I hope you enjoy it. Well, that's super creepy. The music always doing its part to help with freaking me out. Looks like something's up. Stop! Leave my mother alone! Ow! Hey, hold on, okay, pal? I'm not gonna hurt. Pearl, Dear, it is perfectly all right. I will be out for a short while with this young man. Mother, please, let me go too! No, you must stay here and protect the manor. But... Oh, don't make that face. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll show you something cool. Here, look. It's a real pistol. Detective! Do not upset me further. Sorry. Poor Gumshoe. Being dragged off by the ear like that by Morgan. Ow. Mother. Hey, Pearl. What's up? This has never happened before. Pearls? Mr. Nick! I have a really bad feeling I can't shake. I think something really bad is going to happen. I'm scared. I'm really scared. Mr. Nick! Say something, right? Anything. I'm terrible at this. Mr. Nick, what about Mystic Maya? She'll be alright. I think I've gathered enough evidence. Mystic Maya, she must feel all alone. Please, Mr. Nick, go visit her. Yeah, but I can't just leave you here all alone either. I'll be fine. Please, Mystic Maya needs you by her side. Her stare is really piercing. Whew. It's so quiet. Okay, fine. I guess I'm gonna go to the detention center then. Visit Maya. Just following the directions of an 8-year-old. No problem. You kept me waiting, Phoenix. Mia. So, how are the preparations? I think I have enough evidence and information now. I think. Everything will be on your shoulders tomorrow. Whether Maya is found guilty or innocent, it's a heavy weight to bear. Memory serves. Mia had a few psyche-locks of her own. Mia, I'm going to get the last piece of information I need. Sure. I welcome you to try. She knows. She knows. Look at her. Alright. Mia? Yes? Mia? You know something, don't you? About the real murderer, I mean. There it is. 3 psyche-locks. Hard mode. Why do you think so? It's really trying at times to be able to see other people's secrets. Looks like it's time for you to explain your reasoning. Yeah. Battle of wits against Mia. Yeah, she's too good. Let's loosen her lips a little. There's still a whole slew of questions for you to answer before the trial tomorrow. You mean like, how did the real murderer get into the room and kill Dr. Gray? Yes. Also, when did the murderer enter the channeling chamber? You guys were all standing around in front of the room after the channeling started. Which means that the murderer must have gone into that room before the channeling. That's what I think, in any case. But Maya's already said there wasn't anyone else in there. That's true. But if we can't figure out the murderer's movements, we're stuck like beached whale. Like a beached whale. I thought I'd never see this day. Are you actually asking me about spirit channeling? This case is all about spirit channeling. And I feel like I don't understand a thing about it. Well, that's only natural. After all, spirit channeling isn't exactly an everyday thing, is it? Yeah, I guess you're right. The power to change your physical appearance into the person you're calling was something our ancestor, Mystic Amy Faye, acquired. You've heard the name before. The Faye family was originally a family known for its service to the gods. When Mystic Amy was born, she was given a certain fate through her name. Because, you see, she was named after one of the Buddhists of Buddhism, Amitabha. I do not remember this. Apparently this is the background for the Curain thing. To this day, her soul is still sealed in the Curain sacred urn. It usually sits on the winding way and has a name written on it. Yeah. Oh, come on, Phoenix. It's just a fairy tale. Are you saying that me being able to see you is just a fairy tale, too? Alright. Battle of wits against Mia.
Take that!
Here we go. What do you know? Phoenix, you think I'm hiding information about someone from you. Isn't that right? Yes. Alright then. Tell me who you think I'm protecting. Well, who else?
Take that!
Morgan Fay, of course. There's no one else you would protect like this, Mia. Ooh, that was easy. Well done, but while the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside with everyone else. Which means she already has an alibi. It's true. Show me some evidence that would cast suspicious onto my aunt. I think it's the key, right?
Take that!
My evidence is this black key. At the beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key, and yet somehow it magically ended up in the incinerator in the center garden? You're right. There's only one person who could have done that, while I was busy calling the police. The person taking care of Maya, Morgan. What's that look mean? Your argument is too flimsy. Huh? When did the key find its way into the incinerator? It could have happened long after the murder happened. Long after. Someone could have found the key somewhere and dumped it into the incinerator. But that prosecutor would use something this small to shred your case. Do you have something other than just the key to cast suspicion on Morgan? Cast suspicion on Morgan. Is it this? Is it the cloth script drop that was also found in the incinerator?
Take that!
This is the other piece of evidence that points to Morgan as the culprit. I also found this in the garden incinerator. It's the same material as Maya's costume, except for the splotch of blood. But this piece may not even be from Maya's costume. But this is what Maya told me. While I was channeling, the key was sitting inside my sleeve. And both the key and this piece of cloth were found inside the incinerator. Which means that this piece of cloth was part of Maya's costume. But when Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume. That just means someone changed her clothes. Changed her clothes? But why? I don't know why. But there's only one person who could have done that. The one person who was taking care of Maya. My aunt. 2 down, 1 to go. You did very well, Phoenix. Thank you. As long as you have those 2 pieces of evidence, you can cast suspicion on my aunt. However, like I said in the beginning, my aunt has an alibi. Yeah, she was with us the whole time. Here's my final question. You don't have to present solid proof of this for me. But I want to know, if my aunt is the culprit, then how did she commit the murder? How she did it, huh? I want to hear your thoughts. In order for my aunt to murder Dr. Gray, who or what did she need? I think Lotta might be right.
Take that!
Eenie Miney. She's the answer to the final question. Which means that my aunt and Eenie Miney were in cahoots. Let's prove it in court. Something's been bothering me all this time. This crime is something no normal person could carry out. The person would have to know a lot about Fay Manor and the village itself to do this. But Morgan already has an alibi. Yes, which is why I can't figure out how it was done. We can assume that Eenie Miney is involved somehow. But we have one big problem on our hands. Problem? With what? We don't have a motive. Why would Morgan want to kill Dr. Gray? Why would she have to? Also, we don't really know for sure that she was cooperating with Edie. Mia doesn't have a clue either, huh? Then there is only one possibility. Huh. Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt do something like this? And why would she do it in such an underhanded fashion? Because... Mother. She's the one who holds the key to this. Mother? Whose? Mine? Don't be silly. Mine, of course. Misty Fey. Me and Maya's mother. Why would she bring her up now? Now then. Looks like we've gathered everything we could. All we have to do is win tomorrow. Everything will become apparent then. Right, Chief. We won't lose. Alright. We have the who. We have the half of the how. Now to prove it in court tomorrow. And figure out how and why. And I have a feeling, and when I say I have a feeling, I know things because I've played this game. There are lots of twists and turns to come. So stay tuned for that. And we're going to finish this case once and for all. Prove Maya not guilty. Talk to you guys then.